Hello people YouTube, how are you today? It's me, Abby, and today I'm doing a video that I did a long ass freaking time ago when my YouTube channel was, well, it's still not big, but like when I wasn't getting any views at all on a video, but I'd still make them, trying so hard. And it was when I also had my shaved head. Oh, I missed that so bad. I'm still thinking about like shaving the side of my head again and doing it again, and going back to like pure blonde. I'm just waiting for some reason. Going off topic, but in that video I mentioned my 5 favorite eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadows, and since then a lot has changed. In fact, 90% of the stuff that I showed in that video is gone. I don't have it. I got rid of it. I threw it in the trash. Like, I don't use it anymore. There's only one that I still have to this day, which is those 2 Morphe eyeshadow palettes, and even then I think I'm going to be selling them soon. And I also have the red Makeup Forever pigment, but I never use it anymore. I just have it as like a little token to keep aside, because I have so many other red eyeshadows. But because of the fact that I have grown up and I've been able to buy more makeup, or I've been given it as gifts, or saved up, and my makeup has expanded to the fact where it was in like that little carry-on case you put on rollers, to the point where it would never fit in that anymore. And I have my own vanity over there, so like my makeup has grown, and my eyeshadows have, like, my taste in eyeshadows has definitely changed. And today we're going to be going through my top 5 favorite eyeshadows and why. Let's get started. Starting off on number 5 is the Thirsty palette. Y'all know I did a review on this. I will link it every video. Like, if I mention a palette that's been in a video, I'll link them down in the description if you want to see them. This one, I definitely did a video on it. And, like, I mentioned how much I love these shadows. Like, let me open it and I'll show you. Like, this palette is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it. And the only reason why it starts off at number 5 at our lowest is because of the fact that I haven't used it that much in a long time. Like, I haven't used it since I'll have to say like August, because this is a summer palette. But because I have opened it again, I think about like using it again. Like, that did not make any sense. But because I'm opening it again right now, I'm considering using it again, because the fact that I do love these shades. I do like these warm tone shades. I love like these like pressed kind of glitters in here. And the fact that I still haven't tried these blues. I've tried the yellow. I've tried literally everything besides these 2 blues. So like I would, like, it's definitely one of my favorite palettes because it is more of a summer palette. So let's get on to the next palette. Okay, next up is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm not sure if I ever did a review on this. I'd have to look, but if I did, it'll be in the link down in the description below. But the reason why this comes in at number 4 is because of this palette. When it first came out, like, it's such a versatile palette. Like, she worked hard to create this beautiful palette, and I think she said it took her 2 years. 2 years, and it's because she wanted to make every color like perfect, and she also wanted to make it versatile. Like, this is a very versatile palette. You have your warm tones, your neutrals, your vampy, your dark and bold, your colorful. Like, yes, there could have been more, but because of the fact that this came out, 2016, I think? 2017? Like, this was, like, a big palette for that year, because a lot of people still weren't doing, like, super rainbow colors. They were only keeping brown, neutral palettes, or, like, vampy. But because this age has changed, like, she put colors in here that at the time people weren't using it. Like this super dark green, this metallic green, these beautiful reds. Like, this is, like, why it comes in at number 4. Like, I use this as much as possible. I love this palette, but it's not the palette I use as often as I should, So, yeah, let's get on to number 3. Coming in at number 3 is Blood Sugar. Again, I feel like people are going to get mad at me because I put it in number 3. But the only reason why it's at number 3 is because even though it is not even, I'm not even joking, one of my favorite palettes of all time, I just feel like I don't dip in it as much as I should. And then when I do use it, I use it for days on end, when I do my makeup. But then I'll stop and I won't use it for like another like month or so until I like need a color. But the thing I like about this palette is the fact that it's more based on the cool tone side, besides this one brown with super warm tone. Like, this color is my favorite right here. O positive. Like, I have O positive blood, so like I absolutely love this shade. It's one of my favorites. It comes off more purple on the eye than a gray, but like I still love it. And also the fact that this is one of the palettes that changed the makeup game. Like, look at it. It's like a trunk. It's amazing. Like, I love this palette, and I think my favorite shade out of here has to be cherry soda. Clearly I have like dipped into it quite a bit. I love this palette. I use it as much as possible. But the thing is, I don't do a lot of red looks, like, besides today. And I think you guys know, if you see this look, it's because I did the random numbers challenge, which also will be in the link down in the description. Check it out. But this comes in at number 3 because even though I do use it a lot, I don't use it as much as the next 2 palettes. So let's go to number 2. Coming in at number 2 is the Alien palette. Okay, I know. Don't get me wrong. I know I just got this a couple months ago. Like, I think it was like a month ago, if that. And I did a review on it as an ASMR review. And the thing is, the reason why this palette in particular comes at number 2 is because it has colors in here that I will, if I had to do my makeup every day, I hands down would use this palette. Because of the fact that it has a lot of cool tones in it. And I know a lot of people don't like cool tones, but I'm one of those people that do. A lot of people tend to like more warm tones, and I understand, like, it looks more flattering considering everybody likes to tan, people, you know, all that other stuff, bronze, all that, and doing all that with cool tones doesn't really go. But for me, like, I love this palette. I have dipped into it so much since I got it, and I can't stop using it to the point where, like, X-Files, that alien head is, like, almost completely gone. Like, and also the fact that I love grays. Gray is, like, one of my favorite colors. And the fact that there's 2 eyeshadows on gray eyeshadows, because, you know, they don't make gray eyeshadows, right? Like, it's impossible to find a good gray eyeshadow that's not a freaking metallic also, like a silver. And the fact that we have 2 matte ones in here, I love that idea. And then, like, Probe, oh my god, can we not? Like, I did a Mother's Day look a while ago. It's on my makeup Instagram if you want to check it out. Also, link in the description. I know I'm plugging myself a lot, but you should check it out still. But it's, I can't help it. Like, this palette is so good. And the thing is, you could create a ton of looks. Like, say you're that kind of girl, like neutral Nilly, and you don't want to go rocking the purple eyeshadow and the green eyeshadow. You got colors for that. Or you do like warm tones. There's warm tones for that. Or you do want to do some color. There's some color for that. That's why I really like this palette. So let's get on to number 1 because I feel like I've talked enough about this. And coming in at number 1, can you guys take a guess on what it is? You want to see? You want to see? It's the James Charles palette. I know I made that video talking about the drama of James Charles and how I'm not really liking him right now as a person. I still stand by that. I feel like he's been having an ego that has not gotten any better. You know, the person who goes like, I'm better than everything, all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't hate him. I don't have a grudge against him. I don't think he's this malicious person. I just think he needs to grow up. But I cannot deny the fact that he made an amazing palette with Morphe. Like, let me move the protective cover. But, like, there's literally every color in here. Like, again, if you want to do only neutrals, you got your neutrals. If you want to go freaking bold and colorful, you have every freaking color of the rainbow. And also the fact, like, he even put in, like, a highlighter shade in there, which is something I do like. I do like this highlighter shade, but I only like it if I use a light foundation, because if I don't, it comes off very silver on me, and, you know, that's not really a good look for some highlighters. But this palette, I dipped into it more times than I can count. It's one of the only palettes I've used. Like, even though I didn't use it today, because you guys know I did the random numbers challenge, it doesn't mean I haven't used it a lot. Like, the fact the last makeup look I did, I feel like I used this palette. Like, I can't help it. Like, it's beautiful. Like, I've never seen at least 2 like blues. I've never seen a lime green in a palette. I've never seen like a really good yellow that's super pigmented. You know, it's hard for like people to make these colors, and the fact that he did make these colors, I love it. So this is why this comes in at number 1 as my favorite eyeshadow, because of the fact that it's so versatile. Also, like, makeup artists who do like freelance can use this to do makeup, and they can literally create every look and not like have to overpack with like palettes and stuff. So again, this is my number 1. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Remember to click that little bell icon to see more videos from me. And also, just so you know, all the videos that I mentioned that I've done reviews on, just mention them. They'll be in the links down in the description. Also, check out my last video. I feel like you guys will love it. Have a wonderful day. Bye.